Joining me with reaction, O'Leary Ventures chairman, or more commonly known as Mr. Wonderful, Kevin O'Leary. Great to have you with us. Thank you so much for being here in studio. Your reaction to that report, because this is some Americans' biggest nightmare, and it's actually coming to fruition, expansion of the IRS. As Lydia points out, they might go after the top, and when they're done there, they're going to come for everybody else.
I think, and this is my bread and butter, I invest in companies that represent 70% of our economy, small business in America. The tax code was written for them. And I talked to my CEOs about this today. We had a bit of a town hall ourselves and said, okay, this is a reality. What are we going to do about it? We got to start preparing our taxes and our payroll records. I mean, where some of the biggest problems happen in small business. You're growing, you're scrambling, you're trying to keep things open, you're trying to make payroll every Wednesday night, and you fall behind in keeping your records clean. What this tells you now is you've got to have crystal clear records. You have to invest in keeping yourself compliant. Because when you do, and if you get audited, the best thing is to have the data. Because when you don't have it, this is going to get a lot harder. Now, I don't know how fast they're going to push on these audits, but this is something that we deal with now anyways. And so it's just going to become more of a big factor, which means we'll invest more in payroll technology and accounting records and everything else. We have to.
Well, I was going to say, it's going to cost more, right? And everybody has to start thinking about how to budget for that as they move forward, and also possibly for defenses and accountants and you know, legal fees if they have to deal with a skirmish if they're audited and there's an issue.
One note I would make, though, and you have to realize this, the IRS has programs for small business to support them that have been lingering around since 2020. The employee retention credit is off the W-2 payroll. For that, the IRS is not your enemy. They're your friend. You just have to learn how to go get it. If you kept employees on during 2020 and 2021, this program is still available for 23 months, and every single one of my companies is applying for it if they're eligible. And so you don't want to make an enemy of your IRS agent when they're trying to help you right now. Get your credits that you're owed, up to $26,000 per employee.
Right. We keep saying there's money out there that and people just don't know how to go after it.
They don't know how to go after it, so you can learn all about this online.